basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David D.A. Well, great story, D.A. Thank you. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to get NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. And looking at the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Just 5 to shoot. Brown finds Smart. Offline with his 3. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Here's Durant. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. KD's got the first points of the night for the Nets. Smart deciding where to go with it. Over Irving. Smart misses. Brooklyn with the ball. Down low. Over Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
The free throw drops for Durant.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the
part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters.
Clark up front. That's where the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt with guys about your size, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the 5.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Tice. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Pass to KD. And a miss there on the triple. Big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh, man, my ears are ringing right now. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. Your pride is involved, and it's about your standings in the conference. And also, it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, you know, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in L.A. and say, hey, we're the best right now.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. Now here is Irving. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. It's good.
I love how Irving mixes it up outside, inside. He's effective at playing to his strengths.
And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. 4-point game. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding an open man.
Now Irving. Shoots over Walker. It's hauled in by Brown. Pass to Walker. Smart on the wing. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just too physical. Smart shedding the defense and finishing strong.
Dinwiddie against Smart. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. Another miss by Irving.
Oh, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
There's something we saw a lot from Brown as an amateur, the ability to draw fouls and get to the line. Out of Wheeler High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked 2nd in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
The first free throw is good. And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
And Brown drops them both.
And with all their rangy wing defenders, the Celtics are well suited for the modern game.
Oh, yeah, they make it tough for opponents to get clean looks on the perimeter, GA, with their defense. I mean, it's a strong defensive team also because of the competitors that they possess.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Durant, that one good for 2. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
What a player. Durant making difficult finishes look second nature. Nothing gets to this guy.
Walker surveying the floor. And it's sent back by PD. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. 6 points for KD.
There was a time when people said Durant didn't finish well through contact. Those days are long gone.
And a wide open look for Walker. Boston again missing.
The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Here's Allen. That one no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brown finds Smart. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Smart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
Allen passes to KD. Over Tice. It's rebounded by Tice. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And for a guy who only stands 6'1", I mean, Walker can be a strong finisher in the painted area.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Tonight's game will be the 4th meeting of the season against the Celtics, and they're looking to take the season series 3-1 with a win. Coach knows that won't be easy, saying The way Brad Stevens coaches his team, they just get better and better throughout the year. We'll be facing a much better team tonight than the team we got wins off of earlier in the season. We just have to show that we've improved as well. We'll see who's ready for their close-up tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the Celtics with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn, he doesn't hit that one. Levert against Brown. The pass to Irving. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. From deep. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Allen, that's good.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Walker the pass to Tice. Lets it go from 14. Another shot, and it's good on the way up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Allen outside. Back to Irving. From deep. And no good that time. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum with it. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Milwaukee.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
Shot clock at 6. And Durant sends it back.
But Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot by it.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And it's good for 2.
You love how Walker just attacks the opening, feasting on any lane that D gives him.
Smart against Dinwiddie. Passes it to KD. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Brown. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Durant dishes to Irving. Plenty of space. And Boston with the rebound. Tice has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, the footwork, the positioning. Tatum's a difficult cover inside.
Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Opening day, Chris, in your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Harris is checked in for Kyrie Irving.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. 8th in scoring, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Now, here's Tice. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
Tice with the ball. Defended by Allen. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Smart misses.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And it's LeVert missing.
Even with no one on you, it's hard to shoot off balance like that. Sometimes you just got to go straight up with it.
Here's Walker. Allen with the rebound.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Harris passes to LeVert. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Dinwiddie kicks to KD. Back to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Allen. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
The Celtics have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Free throw good from Brown. Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now than back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are more, but I tell you what, there are some exciting ones. And if you guys don't believe me, just turn on the TV and go watch the Nuggets play. There's a man called the Joker, Jokic. Oh, my goodness, can he pass that ball? He and Horford right now, oh, man, 2 of my favorite passes in the game.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against Golden State. Allen outside. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. LeVert from outside. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Brown wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 7 points.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Conference rivals in this one, Doris. A regular season game that will likely have that postseason feel.
And we are the beneficiaries of what could be a playoff preview. You never know, obviously, how things are going to shake out in terms of seeding. What we know unequivocally are these 2 rivals are prepared to play in what we would consider not just any regular season game, perhaps a little more on the line than you might expect.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the center position. Now here's Tatum. Shoots over KD. Misses off the left iron. Irving against Walker. The shot's good from Irving.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Outside, Walker. And he makes that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Durant. Battles through traffic and lays it in. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Walker the pass to Brown. Goes up at the stripe, buries the jump shot.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against Golden State.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Stolen by LeVert. Dinwiddie against Smart. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
KD dishes to Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Outside, Smart. Brown against LeVert. Good on the bucket.
Then Kevin, Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Now here's Allen. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Smart. Irving against Walker. He can't get that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Wound up there for Allen. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Tice passes to Tatum. Shoots over KD. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Allen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Walker. Tatum against KD. Shot clock at 5. Tatum kicks to Tice. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Boston again missing. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Durant dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Allen. Over Tatum. Allen's shot is off. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 8-point game. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
There's Dinwiddie following the bucket by the Celtics. Drains it from beyond the arc. Celtics trail by 9. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute. I asked him how they'll try to deal with Kyrie, and he shrugged. He said he may be the best ball handler in the league. He gets where he wants to on the court. He just got to contest wherever he goes. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Over Durant. Tatum's shot is off.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
One shot.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
And that one falls for Tatum. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
5 on the clock. Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Walker. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Dinwiddie kicks to KD. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Tatum. LeVert grabs the miss.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Out to KD. Back to LeVert. Over Tatum. Drops one in from the wing. And the Nets lead by 11.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Brown outside. Back to Walker. With Smart. Tice passes to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tries again. The shot, no good. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Tatum against LeVert. Irving kicks to Durant. Allen trying to break free. It's deflected.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Durant with it. Left side, Irving. Lets it go with the 3. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Brown the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. And Walker kicks to Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you look at Jaylen Brown, the 3rd pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness. Bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
Free throw good from Brown. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. LeVert against Brown. Stolen by Thompson. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And slam dunk by Smart.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
Irving finds Allen. Now LeVert. Lobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, you cannot let Kevin Durant have that much room to take off. This guy is tremendous as an alley-oop finisher.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. Trailing here by 8. Lets it go from deep. Brown wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And it's 8 points for Jaylen Brown. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Durant. 1:35 left to play here in the first.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the dunk by Brown.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Allen outside. 1:09 left to play in the first. Shoots the 3. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Allen. 11 points for Kevin Durant.
Wow, lights out from distance. Durant with a quick, high release. Just a pure shooter, Kevin.
Tatum passes to Smart.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one falls for Smart.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
And so Smart nails both of them. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, you better step back when Jared Allen is that close to the cup. What a dunk.
Walker dishes to Brown. Outside, Smart. Here's Walker. And Thompson throws it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
LeVert from outside. And Tatum pulls it down. He kicks it to Walker. From deep three-point range. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established point guards that are franchise-changing point guards. And for me, having that competitive drive every single game, I know I'm going against an elite point guard every single game. So I think that now coming into the league, it's a lot different than it was before.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the floor for Boston. Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Marcus Smart is out there with Teague, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Here's Dinwiddie. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Dinwiddie passes to KD. Tries it from the top of the key. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Durant's got 13 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Ball's knocked loose. Durant with the steal. Over Teague. That one a little long. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. And he makes good on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He has 5. Outside Durant from downtown. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Tatum on the wing. Defended by Durant. And there's the pass to Teague. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Tatum against KD. Prince trying to free himself up. KD with the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
And he gets the bucket.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
That's good from Durant. Doris, great scoring is often reliant upon great footwork. And we hear coaches, don't we, talk about that all the time?
We really do, Kev. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving, who at the point guard position is one of the great scorers. He's a clutch shooter. He doesn't go to the free throw line a lot, and it's because he's so elusive. Can finish left and right, puts a lot of English on his shots. DeMar DeRozan gets separation with incredible footwork, and maybe the best in the league right now in terms of his footwork. That tap dancing James Harden, which is just nearly impossible to check.
Oh, I love those names, and you're so right. And it's fun to watch. What a skill. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, "I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again." And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Here's T. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Thompson passes to Wanamaker. Now T. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Will it go? That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Outside Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Boy, you talk about the all-time great below-the-rim finishers. Kyrie Irving is on that list. He can use either hand. So much English. This guy is tough.
First one falls for him. Doris, as great a scorer as he is, Kyrie Irving doesn't draw a ton of fouls.
Kevin, I think that has everything to do with his elusivity. This is a young man who can finish with either hand, can get separation on any defender. This is the one thing you'd say about Kyrie Irving. He does not initiate contact around the rim.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Teague. Kicks it to Tatum. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. That's 12 points for Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum's form is pure on the catch and shoot. So nice.
Pass to Durant. And stolen by Tatum. Brown against Prince. Thompson dishes to T. Passes to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Boston converting.
Now, Kev, Brown showing off that delicate touch, becoming much more reliable with his jumper the longer he plays in the NBA.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And you look at the cast-offs that have found success in Brooklyn, Doris, a great part of the Nets story.
And I think what the players appreciate is the team that gave them their first real shot to play significant minutes. That buy-in and urge to prove themselves a part of what makes their culture special.
Harris is checked in for Dinwiddie. With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounder, DeAndre Jordan III.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Irving against T. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. For the 3. No good on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Tatum, that's for 2. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Teague against Irving. Over Teague. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Tatum. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. 14 points for Jason Tatum.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Irving. Shoots from 12. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's Tatum. The rebound by KD. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris outside. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Irving surveying the floor. No good from Durant.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Tatum against Durant. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Prince kicks to Irving. The pass to Jordan. On the wing, Harris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you put it away inside. Harris known for his distance shooting, but you love to see him willing to get inside and make easy ones.
And Teague, here we go. Second chance shot. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Thompson.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Pass to Irving. Shoots from the elbow. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Tatum. He kicks it to T. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is Jeff Teague's go-to shot. I mean, he's a deadly three-point shooter who never hesitates.
Teague against Irving. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And Brooklyn making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Kemba Walker's checked in for the Celtics. Durant kicks to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Excellent D there from Williams. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Shooting one.
And that one falls for Tatum. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves them behind.
You love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Walker.
And the Celtics looking to bounce back and make another deep playoff run.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to do it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future.
Timeout called, the Nets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Kevin Durant. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Passes it to LeVert. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Now here's Walker. 7 points in the game, and that one good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Now here is Irving. Pass to LeVert. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. And that one drops for him. LeVert's got 6.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their sprint.
Here is Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He gets it in there. Walker's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Irving can't get it to go.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Tatum.
And for the Nets, team dinners, you go to their practice facility, a beautiful rooftop space for team gatherings. Building chemistry is a focus for this franchise.
And that's not surprising, Greg, given that their front office is part of the San Antonio Spurs tree, so to speak. So staying connected as teammates, especially valuable in today's NBA. Love the culture here. You have to remember, the Nets surrendered their draft pick every year for 5 straight years, between the years 2014 to 2018. How they turned that into a playoff run last year, one of the great stories in the league.
LeVert from outside. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, this is the next step for Caris LeVert. Critical. He become more consistent from deep.
Here's Walker. And it's sent back by Allen.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Nets passing it around. Back to Irving. The pass to LeVert. 4 on the shot clock. No good from Irving. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Not going to go that time. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jeff, you guys had a great first half. Is the key to the second half to continue to be that aggressive?
Yeah, we got to play defense. They're a really good team. They're going to play hard. They're real physical. We just got to come out and keep guarding.
Jeff, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They really touched on the right formula in the second quarter as they were able to pull out to a 6-point lead before the halftime break. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough, Artie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
No, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Now here's Durant. Green for 2 points. KD's got 25 points in the game.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
Outside, Smart. Brown against Durant. Brown drives in.
And the city of Boston, 12 championships since 2000, 6 in football, 4 in baseball, and 1 apiece in hockey and basketball.
Greg, you'd have to say Boston has become the sports capital of the country. The fans are knowledgeable, they're passionate, and they are justifiably proud.
And he makes the first.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys. What we know unequivocally is Spencer Dinwiddie is far more than a terrific basketball player. Let's remember, he scored 1,400 on his SATs. His mom was a professor at USC, and there's something very special about being raised in an academic environment.
And that one misses. And Doris, you talk about Dinwiddie's book smarts. His parents wanted him to attend Harvard.
Yeah, he chose instead, Kevin, to attend the University of Colorado, believing the Pac-12 would be a better stepping stone to the NBA. And think about it, even now, this guy not shy about challenging authority. He will keep his coaches on their toes.
He's off on the second.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 13 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, KD. Durant drawing the double team. LeVert with a wide open look. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the inside, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you know that Jason Tatum can score from any area on the floor. It's got to be a scary sight when this guy starts to get rolling.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. Pass to LeVert. To the paint. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Allen.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Walker the pass to Brown. Back to Walker. Shot from free throw range. LeVert grabs the miss. Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Durant kicks to LeVert. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Celtics leading by 7. Walker looking for an opening. Allen with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Outside, KD. LeVert trying to get open. KD can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense
to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Walker softly drops in the floater. Walker's got 4 this quarter.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Smart against Dinwiddie. Down low, and then Allen slams it in.
Boy, phenomenal decision-making from the young guard, Spencer Dinwiddie. Nicely done, putting it on time and on target.
Now, here's Walker. 15 points in the game. Takes it from 10. And it's Walker again missing. Nets trail by 5. Here's LeVert. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Now, this is yet another example of the growth of Caris LeVert. You almost have to have that floater game in your arsenal.
Walker finds Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, and now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person, even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Garrett Temple has checked in for the Nets. Green, he's checked in for Boston. Teague comes in for Kemba Walker. So he gets them both. Here's LeVert. He's got 14. Passes it to Dinwiddie. And it's blocked. 3 on 3. Here's Brown, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul. Six attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
No good on the free throw.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension. And what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
Now here's Allen. He's got 10. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. But they get it back. Durant, and he banks in the layup. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, with his combination of length and timing and athleticism, Kevin Durant is eating the glass right now.
Teague surveying the D. Oh, Tatum in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's LeVert. He's got 14. Allen outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group. Well, he showed right there, this guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Teague dishes to Tatum. Green, the pass to Teague. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And so the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a change for the Celtics. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Teague. He has 6. Thompson passes to Brown. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And Doris, for Jeff Teague, he's not expected to be the scorer on this team that he once was.
And for Teague, to me, that is a blessing, as he is much better suited as a distributor of the basketball. He's got great vision, he cut down on his turnovers, and therefore his assist numbers increased.
Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 4. Here's Thompson. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. For the tie, off the left rim and out. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Inside. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Brown. A second chance effort. Tice, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. T kicks to Thompson. To the left side wing. Tice passes to Green. They get it again. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 8 points.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Teague against Dinwiddie. Teague can't hit. Brooklyn's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Temple. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Now here's Green. Not a lot of room. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got his first bucket in this one. Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Dinwiddie dishes to KD. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Teague. Doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Dinwiddie, and he uses both hands to jam it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 assists.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
Now, here's Tice. The shot, no good. Jordan with some nice D. The feed now to Temple. Second shot opportunity, and Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 6 points.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first one falls. Some changes for Brooklyn. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Garrett Temple. The Celtics also with a sub. Kemba Walker is checked in for Teague. And both free throws good for Green. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And the pass to LeVert. Let's keep it alive. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's LeVert missing. Boston trailing. Pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's LeVert. 14 points for him. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Thompson is out there with Williams, and it's Brown in at small forward. A floater. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Now here is Harris. Passes to LeVert. Shoots over Brown. That one off the back iron and out. The Celtics with the lead. A floater in deep. Smart drops it in. Smart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The clever floater, right? Marcus Smart putting the right amount of touch on what is really a tough shot.
Jordan kicks to Dinwiddie. Thompson comes with the double team. LeVert from outside. Rebound, Boston.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Look, Kevin, when Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Thompson comes with the double team. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a 4-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But, Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
And the first one at the line is good. Allen's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Karis LeVert. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Walker finds Brown. Celtics passing it around. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Irving. Lets a floater go. Count the basket.
Boy, how frustrating it must be when you manage to slow up Irving only to have him drop the floater.
And here's Walker. Here's Brown. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Free throw good from Brown.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Nets trail by 7. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Harris wide open. He shoots, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Elbow shot, and it's Irving missing. Celtics leading by 4. And here's Walker outside. Nailed from 3-point land.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Dinwiddie against Smart. Harris outside. Outside Irving. True on the 14-footer.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
And Walker kicks to Brown. There's the pass to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Walker. Some solid defense there from Irving.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And that one falls for Prince. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And both free throws good for Prince.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
And that one falls for Walker. He hits both from the stripe. Irving with it. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Shot's good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Well, the former #3 pick in the 2017 draft, Jason Tatum has been nothing short of amazing as a young gun in this league. What a star on the rise.
Now here's Irving. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Now it's just a three-point Celtic lead.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Smart on the wing. Back to Walker. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Walker's got 11 points here in just the second half. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to Irving. Yes, and the foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Well, this guy, Kyrie Irving, just so reminiscent of his idol, Kobe Bryant. He is one of the cold-blooded scorers in the game, an absolute torture for a defender to guard.
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
One shot.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And you know, Doris, for both Kyrie and Kobe, each had an urge to step out on his own, you know, to put their fingerprints on a team.
No doubt, Kevin. For Kobe, it was Shaq. For Kyrie, it was LeBron. And think about last season. Kyrie actually called LeBron to apologize. But let's not kid ourselves, right? He is most comfortable in the starring role.
Count it.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And that one falls for Irving.
The thing that maybe puts me in awe more than any other skill is the way Kyrie Irving can change gears. This guy has a variety of ways to attack and keep defenses off balance.
And there it is for him. And now 24 points for Kemba Walker.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Walker against Irving. Got a piece of it. KD passes to Irving. And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Smart to the paint and stolen by Kyrie Irving. In transition, here come the Nets. And he lays that one in. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Walker the pass to Tatum. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense there from KD. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, you love how Durant goes into the contact. This guy is always looking for an opportunity to get to the foul line.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, great to see KD back on the court. That heartbreaking moment where he went down in Game 5 of the 2019 Finals. Wow, so hard, Greg, to watch.
And KD clearly gave everything he had to try and win in the Finals. Warriors fans appreciate his efforts. Softened the blow as he left for the Nets. The Warriors ownership already promising to retire Durant's number up in the rafters.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate. Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Irving. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Irving. Allen kicks to Durant. Back to Allen. The Nets working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Goes up again. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Allen.
more good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Boy, picking Jared Allen, number 22, back in 2017 has paid off for the Nets. This guy has proven already in his early 20s to be an NBA caliber starting center.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
LeVert's checked in for Joe Harris. Here's Walker. To the inside, Thompson. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
That Thompson becoming so good at getting a shot up at the right angle so it can't be blocked.
Count that bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Walker. Spencer Dinwiddie picking up that last basket. Left side, Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 31 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Irving passes to KD. Shot from 12. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Smart passes to Tatum. He can't get it to go. Nice defense from KD. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And then Durant with the jam.
You can really tell when Kevin Durant is in the flow because his scoring looks like it's second nature. He's going to go down as one of the all-time best.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Celtics making a switch here. Tice is checked in. Here's Walker. And too long on the shot. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
And the shot goes down.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Now here's Walker. In the corner, Smart with it. Misses the three. The Nets with the lead. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Boston's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Up top, Walker, covered by Irving, and Tice gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Irving from long range. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Walker. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Well, the ability to score at all three levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Walker against Irving. Walker in the post. Here's Tice, and he converts the layup. Tice has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Walker against Irving. Second chance shot, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength, his savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Irving against Walker. Pass to Tice. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now, here's Durant.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP-level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Off the inbound. Yes!
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. Here's Walker.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
Well, Greg, you've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And we all know Walker can score, but he's also terrific at finding his teammates.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Kicks it to Smart. This one for 3. The offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris. Conference rivals in this one, Clark. Does that matter as much as people think, or is it just another game?
I still think it matters to the players. I mean, they're a little less emotional now, rivalries. They're not as heated, a little more practical. I think it's mostly about making the playoffs and where you're seated.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Tice in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now here's Irving after Jaylen Brown's miss. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. It's stolen by Tice. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum showing you his force that time, being athletic and aggressive on the finish.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to KD. It's rebounded by Tice. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Smart. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
He misses the free throw.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
He hits the second from the line. You know, Greg, defense are given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Now, here's LeVert. He's coming off a 22-point game against Golden State.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Irving against Walker. Brown outside. Back to Walker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength. But one thing you've got to know about Kemba Walker is that this guy can go off at any time. A dynamic scorer that also possesses the killer instinct. And when he gets it going, watch out. It can snowball into a dominating performance.
And that one is good. KD's got his second bucket.
Man, it's so impressive the way Durant gets that floater off so fast. I mean, at nearly 7 feet tall with guard-like quickness, that should almost be outlawed.
Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. Brown with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Smart misses. And for Walker, who stayed 3 years at UConn, Clark, he just keeps getting better on the offensive end.
Boy, Kemba Walker is one of the most dynamic little guys we've had in the league in its history. I mean, his ability to score from outside and inside, really hard to match and quite special. He's the type of player who always is surprising you on the upside.
Now, here's Brown. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Basket good. Walker's got 5.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute, and he knows they've got their hands full trying to stop Kyrie Irving, arguably the most creative offensive weapon in the game. Try to make him work at the other end to expend some energy, but that's easier said than done. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now Walker following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Walker against LeVert. No good on the shot. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Over Smart. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Tatum. Allen with the rebound.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Lots of room. And that one hits back iron.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question. I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 3. Stolen by Walker. Now the pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the floor awareness of Walker impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Dinwiddie dishes to Durant. To stop the drought, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Dinwiddie. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Passes it to KD. Four on the clock. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics leading by 5. Outside, Smart. Pass to Tice. Brown outside. Back to Tice. Tries again. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's LeVert on the wing. Kicks it to Irving. And taken away by Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Steps back and fires. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Dinwiddie. Durant's got 8.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Walker. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Nets trail by 5. Pass to LeVert. Stolen by Smart. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. He gets that one. He has 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Allen outside. Back to Irving. There's the 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Brown with it, picked up by Harris. Shot from 6, and it's Brown getting it to go. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against Golden State. And the shot goes in.
Dinwiddie showing you his craftiness in the pick and roll sets, and you can see how he's grown in attacking those.
Dinwiddie against Walker. He kicks to Brown. Outside, Smart. High, arcing shot. Some solid defense from Harris.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Yield at creating off the drive. Dinwiddie's confidence and focus when he's penetrating, superb.
Now here's Walker. He's got 7. And no good. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Nets trail by 5. LeVert with a wide open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Boy, you look at the shots like that LeVert makes, and you have to be happy for the progress he's made because he's worked at it.
Here's Tatum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 8 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Walker against Harris. Allen left side. Clock at 6. Harris's shot is good.
You know, guys, Harris has proven to be more than just a shooter. Harris also comfortable finishing over aggressive defense.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General Manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business. Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Here's Walker. Makes it off the glass. He's got 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's LeVert. Dinwiddie outside. Back to LeVert. For 3. Offensive rebound. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. And it's Brown missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Dinwiddie outside. That's good from Allen on the assist by Dinwiddie. Allen's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Outside Durant, the tray. And Boston with the rebound. Outside, Walker. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brown against Harris. Brown outside. Takes a shot at the elbow. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
LeVert the pass to Harris. Here's Dinwiddie. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, he makes it look so easy. Dinwiddie gliding around the court and spraying those jumpers.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets out in front, up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And Kevin Durant.
I like our depth. I like that we could play.
It's clear KD is very happy playing with this group of guys.
That's why he signed here. But you can bet Durant is going to be leading the charge.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Yeah, you got to mind your business around Dinwiddie. I mean, he's got excellent instincts and a reach and wingspan that allows him to come up with steals.
Teague against Dinwiddie. And Thompson kicks to Brown. Poke loose on the pass to Wanamaker. Boston needs to get off a shot. Beyond the arc. And it's Brown missing. Brooklyn leading by 6. Harris finds Dinwiddie. Back to Harris. Launches it. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
A nice shot by Teague.
Tell you what, guys, you've just got to give Teague a lot of credit for his focus. Very poised under pressure.
Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Teague. Durant down low. Brown on him. And that one's good. Durant.
And season 4 for Coach Kenny Atkinson with the Nets. You've got to be impressed with the job he's done in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, Kenny is a hard worker. He's a bit of a grinder if you were trying to term what category he might fit into. And you see that in his team. And, you know, he admits it. He's getting better just like his players are. And that's a great, great statement because we're all hopefully getting better as we move forward.
Prince outside. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The Nets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. So the Celtics call timeout, their first. Clark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge. A gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. Die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance, attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 12. Teague, the pass to Williams. Here's Wanamaker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot's good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And here is Prince. Pass to Dinwiddie. Jordan inside. Second shot opportunity. That one misses. Good D by Thompson. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Teague with the ball. Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Prince kicks to Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Brooklyn's gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now, here is Irving. Durant in the corner. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Teague with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Elbow shot is on the way. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Tatum. Irving passes to Jordan. Irving with the bounce pass. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The fader. Teague can't hit. Nets leading by 10. Outside Irving. Dinwiddie against Teague. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Celtics have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Tatum kicks to Teague. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. Outside, KD. Over Williams. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Irving against Teague. To the inside, Thompson. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pulls it up. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Brooklyn leading by 12. Here's Dinwiddie. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now Thompson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight. And the 6'6" point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie. Second-round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth.
Thompson comes with a double team. Dinwiddie passes to KD. The pass to Prince. Jordan with it. He's covered by Thompson. Jordan's shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Tatum against Prince. A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
It's Prince on the wing. Passes it to Jordan. Right wing. Here's Dinwiddie. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And it's blocked. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 10. Kicks to KD. Prince outside. Pass to Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 8 here in the quarter.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Outside Teague. Back to Williams. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes. But understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
And the first one drops. Brooklyn making some changes. Karis LeVert's checked in for Durant, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Celtics, Brown comes in for Williams, and Walker subbed in for Jeff Teague. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Irving, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. Both good from the line that time. 1:53 left in the first half. Walker the pass to Thompson. And here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Smart dishes to Thompson. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
Here's Irving. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. He dishes it to Thompson. Jordan with some nice D.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Walker with it. 9 points in the game so far. From deep. The shot, no good. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 steal. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly. And so far, he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
The consistency of Kevin Durant, it's remarkable. He gives you everything you could ask for on the offensive end. Prolific, efficient, and he does it night in and night out.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotation. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nets leading by 20. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Insane creativity. Walker feels like he can just carve up any defense whenever he wants to.
The Celtics shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. That's good from Kemba Walker. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journeys.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and my daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
Inside, here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, I tell you, when Tatum puts it all together, he is so much fun to watch. He's a player with a very bright future.
Irving looking over the floor. Durant just inside the line. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 23 points for Kevin Durant. Celtics trail by 19. Stolen by LeVert. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Allen trying to break free. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. The 19-foot shot. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Poked away. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The wide open look for Durant. And the Nets miss again. Celtics trail by 17. Outside, Walker. Cans the 12-footer. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Walker has such an excellent feel for the mid-range game. He does a nice job recognizing when to shoot it from there.
And Smart over to help. On the wing, Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Do you think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24, it goes now to the new number, 14 seconds?
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
And he makes the first.
Tell you what, Walker is an exceptional scorer. I mean, a clever guard who wreaks havoc with his quickness and ball skills.
Nets leading by 16. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 12. And Smart over to help. Brown against LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Offensive rebound. Allen's shot is off. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Now Dinwiddie outside Durant. And KD throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Here's LeVert. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Smart kicks to Tice. To the paint. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, Walker isn't afraid of getting into the paint and going for it. I mean, he's fairly clever for a little guy down there.
Pass to KD. The three. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Celtics trail by 17. Walker the pass to Brown. Now, here's Tice. Defended by Allen. The pass to Tatum. 13 feet away. Some solid defense there from KD. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. In a wide open look for Irving. Here's Allen. And Boston with the rebound. Tice has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Boy, it's so much fun seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who bashes the basket.
Dinwiddie against Smart. Outside Irving. Shoots over Walker. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
Irving against Walker. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. The Nets making a switch here. Temple's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Green comes in for Smart. Irving against Walker. Fires at the elbow. And it's Irving missing. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. Over Irving. Boston, no good that time either. Nets leading by 19. KD, that's for 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Brown. They kick it out to Green from outside the arc. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And for the Nets, they're shooting around 44% in this third quarter. It's good. And that's now 30 points for KD.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And it's sent back by Irving. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Outside, KD. They double team KD. LeVert, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 4 assists in the game.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Here's Walker. The shot will not fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Brown against LeVert. Irving passes to Allen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Boy, I covered Jared Allen in college, and you look at the physical profile he's got. 7.5-foot wingspan, big hands, explosive, really good athlete. He's got all the tools and an upside without limits.
And the first one drops. You were talking, Clark, about Allen's length and leaping ability. He's dangerous around the rim.
Boy, he sure is, guys. Still developing his skill game, but he's already more than serviceable at the offensive end of the floor. And we know he's a rim protector defensively. Good feet, gets up and down, has a nice touch and good hands. Boy, this guy is going to be some kind of player going forward.
And Allen drops them both.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking, big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
There's Walker with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Walker's got 14 points now in the second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Allen outside. Back to Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics trail by 20. Brown dishes to Walker. Irving with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
And when Irving is feeling it, he's untouchable. A prime-time scorer who can spot up as well as create for himself.
Outside Williams. Back to Walker. Lets it fly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 25 points for Kemba Walker.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Passes it to KD. 11 feet away. They grab their own miss. It's stolen by Brown. In a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown's got the ball. Walker's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right side to Walker. Brown outside. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Brown's got 12 in the game.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Pass to LeVert. 1:24 left in the third. On its way from Irving for two. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Green. A rebound by the Nets. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to KD. LeVert against Brown. It's LeVert on the wing. He's got 9. Shot clock at 3. Irving from long range. Another miss by Irving.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Durant. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Boston. Nets leading by 16. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Temple. But they'll get another chance. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Irving. from deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get...